Hi my friends, blessed be, it is Magical Mandy, and I am finally able to sit down and do the VR to Jenn the Taxidermy Witch's hashtag GetToKnowAWitch. So I'm so excited. I made my list. I wrote down all the questions and started writing my answers, and I was like, this is such a big daunting task, but it's so much fun, and it really makes you think about yourself, and you know, it's good to get to know other witches. So I'm sorry it's taken me a whole week to finally do this video, and of course I had planned to go live to do it, but thanks to YouTube I can no longer go live. Thanks YouTube, I love being discriminated against because my channel is small. Yay. So but anyway, that'll work. I can just take the questions, do a video on a couple of questions, and break it up. And then that way, you know, if I need to go take a break or whatever, I can. So I guess it works. So I guess I won't hate on YouTube too much. So anyway, the first question from Jenn the Taxidermy Witch was, list 10 items you would bring with you to a deserted island. So of course, wherever I go, if I can't take my dogs, I'm not going. So I'm taking my dogs. Then I would want to take my tarot and my oracle decks. Gotta take some deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, of course. Then I would need paper and art supplies, especially now because I have been following Savannah Jennings with Trippy Jaws on YouTube and Instagram, and she is amazing, and I have like started like trying to be so cool like her, but I'm nowhere near on her level. But like, I have become so obsessed with these Trippy Draws that like when I close my eyes at night, I see them. I'm going to add the galaxy paint and the stars to this. So I think I would need this. Look, I didn't even know I could draw a VW van. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? I love it. So this is my new obsession. So I would definitely have to take something to write with, draw with, that kind of thing. And then of course I have to have coffee. I can't live without coffee. I would need a hammock. I don't know if I could make myself one. I would really need to take a hammock. And I love Reds apple oil. Or any flavor of Reds. I would have to have that too. It's just a must-have. And then of course I need candles and matches and clean underwear. So anyway, that is my response to the first question. Now let's move on to number 2. 10 things you would plan on foraging and using for your craft from the island. Okay, so I could use sticks. I could make wands. I could make fire, which is for my craft and for, you know, my well-being and living and cooking. I could use rocks and stones as like my crystals and stuff. I could forage flowers to make crowns, that kind of thing. Berries I could use as dye. And I'm supposed to have 10 things, but that's just the 4 that I got. I mean, really any natural thing could be used. I mean, I hope they would have like, Jenn got me that banana wand because I said, I don't think bananas have flowers. And she's like, yeah, they do. And she sent me a banana wand with like the banana flower bloom on it. And it's so cool. So if the island had bananas, I could make wands out of that. I guess I could lay out the banana peels in the sun and use them in workings. So that's a good question. I might have to think some more on that because I definitely don't have 10. I don't know. I'm still new to like using nature and everything. And especially for my craft. Like I can think of ways to like, oh, use the leaves to make clothes or whatever. But the way she worded it, how would you use it for your craft? Which really makes you think, you know, you're not just trying to survive on the island, you're trying to actually live your life and have a magical practice. So that's pretty cool. All right, number 3, 10 favorite YouTube live streamers and why you love them. And of course this came out before, you know, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to live stream on mobile. And I do not have a laptop or a computer or a webcam of any kind, and I'm pretty sure some of my friends don't. So, you know, this is pre-YouTube shenanigans. But anyway, number 1 is, of course, Jenn, the taxidermy witch. Duh. She's why we're all here. Number 2, and they're really not in order. I mean, they're just the ones that, like, popped up to me as they crossed my mind. But my girl, Living Out Loud, you gotta check out her channel. She is awesome. Danger Size Tarot, Purple Sky Witchcraft, Tangerine Layla, the Sleepy Oracle, Maddie at the Conjurer's Table, and his husband Dave at Wizard's Tower. And then my girl, Yo Hood Oracle. Okay, she lives just in the town next to me. And I think she was one of the first, like, witchy people that I ever found, like, in my area. We connected at, like, an art festival downtown, and she had some beautiful art and that kind of thing. I was like, oh my gosh, you're my kind of person, I feel your vibe. And so then I followed her on Facebook and everything, and then found out she had a YouTube channel way before I ever dreamed that I would start a YouTube channel. So I love watching her. She's my neighbor. Smallwood Homestead. And I also love, oh my gosh, Jessie Huntenberg. Which I don't think she goes live. No, I'll put her in the next one. Who else goes live? I don't know. Anyway, number 4, 10 favorite witchy hoodoo channels and why. So yeah, definitely Jessie Huntenberg goes on there. Lunar Magic Spiritualist, Lady Grave Dancer. I love Gayla Darling. The Enchanted Sisters, Joey Morris, Tiptoe Chick, rest in peace, God bless her soul. Alvine Green, Avalon Cameron. Oh, and I know there's so many more. It's hard to keep it just to 10. Alright, so next, number 5, 10 favorite non-witch channels and why. So Dakota Wint is my number 1 all-time, will be forever my favorite YouTuber of all time. He is what really got me on the spiritual path, like that I knew there was more to just what we are taught in church, because I'm a Christian witch, you know. He is into this Eastern religions, and he's all accepting, and he's such a hippie, and he's just, you know, you learn and you research and you use what works for you, you know. And when I was struggling to find my path, like between being a Christian witch and like acknowledging the extreme power of the Eastern religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, all of that, you know, I was like, well, how can I blend that with like the witchy path I want to honor from my grandma? And I couldn't quit watching his videos. He's so soulful, and I recommend that you all look him up. He's doing now he's Dakota from Earth, and he does a vlog of his spiritual travels, and it is absolutely amazing. So I recommend that you check him out. And then I also, because of him, he has like a whole community of YouTubers. And so through Dakota Wint, I found Danny Moonhawk. Oh my gosh, I love him. He is the most like sweet, gentle, like peace, like his soul just radiates peace and beauty, and I love him. He's a musician, and he's so talented, and everything he does just speaks to my soul. So definitely check out Danny Moonhawk. He's amazing. And then also through Dakota Wint, I found Koi Fresco, and I've ordered like his books and everything, and he is very well spoken. I might not agree with everything, you know, but you could tell he does his research. He presents everything in as much of a non-biased way as he can. He's a good teacher. He's a good spiritual teacher. So definitely check out Koi Fresco on Vishuddha Das. is his new spiritual name. And then through them also Steffi Lee. She's so cute. She's so fun. And she just does like more like vlog style videos. But I love her videos. Like, she's so full of life. And I love the way she talks. I love her voice. I think she has like cystic fibrosis. And so she talks softly and everything. And her voice is just so soothing. She's beautiful. And then also... Koi's wife is Crystal Arignani, and she does a lot of like women's empowerment and yoga and that kind of thing, and she is a beautiful soul, and I really enjoy watching her. And then sometimes it's my guilty pleasure, don't judge me, but through all of them also, I also found Victoria X-Rave, and she's crazy. She's crazy, but also, like, I can see so much of my crazy side in her. And so I just like watching her videos when I'm just feeling, you know, like, because she's cool, but she's crazy. And then, of course, you know, I found Trippy Draws, Savannah Jennings, Savannah Saturn. She is amazing. Her videos are so... like, they're zen. Oh my gosh. Her talent is amazing. She's a beautiful person inside and out. Like, her soul shines. And then Siraj Fine Arts, he does, well, this year he's doing, I guess it's a challenge, like one painting per day, and he has his music going and he just paints, and it's abstract, and it's just so much fun to watch and soothing to watch. So I love watching art videos like that. And then of course I like Datura Online, because I love belly dance, and I love the tribal fusion kind of witchy, like Rachel Bryce and Zoe Jakes from Beats Antique. I love watching them dance. They are so talented, and it's just such an amazing art form, and it kind of does, like, it speaks to the witchiness, you know. And spirit science. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm a pre-K teacher, so I love cartoons anyway, and it's the cutest little cartoon channel that talks about, like, spiritual science, you know, and it's so cute, and it's so informative, and, you know, I learned so much, and it makes me think. Like, even if you don't agree with everything, you know, they do make you think. They present the ideas, and then you think. And so spirit science, definitely. So, that is that one. And then we'll move on to number 6. It says, describe your school experience in elementary, junior high, high school, and college. So, I guess I had just a regular school experience up until I was 8 years old. And then I got diagnosed with a rare bone disease that is only supposed to be passed down from father to son. And you're only supposed to get it, like, not past the age of 2. But I was 8 when I got it, and my dad never had it, and I'm not a boy. So there's no way I should have had that disease. But it's Bone-Perthes disease. And my right hip, the joint, like, died. And it, like, deformed, and so I couldn't walk, and my hip would stick, and I had to be in traction for six months. And then I had to wear braces on my legs that kept my legs spread out for a year. And then when I was 12, I had to have surgery. So I always felt like I didn't really fit in, like I was different. And I didn't get picked on for that so much. Like, people, you know, would cheer me on and stuff. But it made me feel different. And so I had that kind of imposter syndrome. But then... junior high. Ooh, yeah. I got picked on a lot in junior high because my nose is so little. Look how little. And I had my underbite and everything. And they would call me Pekingese. Which I guess is cute because they're puppies. And I love puppies. But, you know, when you're going through puberty and everything, it's just insecure. So that was a really hard time. Like, I don't know how I made it. But then we moved to New Mexico. And I was born in New Mexico. And, like, everything changed in New Mexico. I loved it there. I had super awesome friends, and that kind of got me through high school and everything. And so it was good. It was good. Except I was a little white girl, and we lived in a place that had a lot of gangs and everything, so that was interesting. But I don't know, I fared okay. I did all right. It was great. And then my sophomore year, the summer after my sophomore year, we moved back to Louisiana, and it all went downhill from there. But I mean, it wasn't bad. I really didn't have bad experiences any more than what is normal. So I'm gonna cut that video short and go ahead and upload it, and then I will work on the next one because it uploads easier when the videos are shorter. So I will continue this series. We are only on question 6, and I think there's like 20. I don't know. Anyway, so there will be more to come. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Mwah. Blessings to you. Bye.